magnetic. Hey, I'm Captain Eddie Castle and welcome to my shop. I've got a piece that I turned and I'm going to want to put flutes on it or some carving on it, and then I'm going to do that by hand, and then I'm going to turn it out and smooth it out, but the grooves I want to be consistent. And I can cut them with a router and there's other things. I'm trying to show you how that works. But first we got to lay it out. To lay it out, I want you to do one thing only. And you got to do it right now. You got to watch. Standard intro on my videos now have to include a part where I say, if you've done a piece that you'd like me to show off in my YouTubes with your name attached to it, all you have to do is mail me the photograph to my email address, captaineddiecastelin@gmail.com. Don't go by any of the others. capn@eddiecastellan@gmail.com. It's right there. Doop, 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 doop. That's the email address. I can't read all those other things. Don't tell me you're going to put them on Messenger, Flickr, Early Bird, Nighthawk. I don't care. I read the emails. Now, I have the piece turned. It's right here. Now, I want to put, let's say, 10 lines around the outside of it. So that's 10. It's 360 degrees. So that's every 36 degrees I'm going to put a mark. You want to lay it out? Let's get, all right. I'll get the caliper. You get the compass. Bob, bring over the slide rule. We got a slide rule over here for doing this, and then we can accurately get what. If you think that's pretty tedious, it really is. It's ridiculous. There are ways to go around this. I bought this 5 years ago at the SWAT show in Waco, which is coming up August 24, 5, and 6 in Waco, Texas. The best, 2018, the best wood turning symposium in the world. I'm going there. That's what it is. At Waco. Look up SWAT Turners. SWATURNERS.com. SWATURNERS. I can't even spell Turners. Well, I'll put it here, okay? Look at that. That's where you want to find it at. All right. I bought this from a guy at the trade show, symposium. We don't have a Woodcraft or Rockler or any other specialty tool store in our neighborhood. I live in New Orleans, or right outside New Orleans. It just didn't click here. A couple of guys wanted to do it. It didn't work. I'm all right with that because I either got more than I really need or I can get it from someplace. But if you're going around looking for stuff and you don't have one of those shops, think about this. This is an indexing gauge, and it's really simple. Now, I'm going to bring I got all these magnets are grabbing everything I have around here. What I want to show you what this is. This is index wheel, and it's a really nice thing, and it's made by a company. Let me get it over here so we can get it. ALISAM, Allison Engineering. This is made for 1 1/4 inch spindle. So if you have a 1 inch, you need to get the 1 inch model. If you have a one way, this will work on it. All right, this has got 3 degrees, 4 degrees, and 5 degree layouts all the way around this plate. All the way around. Which is really nifty because it'll help me lay out. I can see where I'm 360 degrees around here. So if I need every 36 degrees, I can go 30, 3, 6, and I'm going to go in that pin. Yeah, that's how we're going to lay this out. But I put this on my headstock. This is what makes it so simple. All right, you're seeing this. Put it on the headstock, and I'm going to bring up my one-way stronghold chuck. Why can't I get it thread on there? Okay. I'm going to lock the spindle, and then I'm going to put this thing tight. Put my tool in it, lift up and make it tight. Why tight? I don't want this to move without my spindle. So now I've got them tied together. You see that? Now, I think you can also see this thing. It's kind of rusty. Remember, I bought this 4 years ago, and I was out of the shop for almost that long. Now I'm back. But I want to put a piece in the chuck. And then I want to mark on it where I'm going to put these flutes. Depends on how we're going to do them. If we're going to do them by hand, they're relatively easy. If we're going to do them with the machine, we got to lay it out and move the machine around. But I'm going to bring up the tailstock. I did that just now, and I have my soft touch touching it, and you can see that. Did I tripped this wrong? Oh, can't start the lathe. I'd have to turn it on and turn it back off. We had a glitch a little while ago. But with this, I can start laying it out. And I want to move you because you got to see this better. Move you back so you can get a better look at this thing. Faceplate, it's indexed. The holes on the outside are 3 degrees apart. The holes in the second row are 4 degrees apart. The holes on the third degree are 5 degrees apart. So if you want to go 18 degrees, you go 6 holes. We're not going to get the heavy math here, okay? If you want to go 24 degrees, you got to go 6 holes. If you're going to go 30 degrees, you go on 6 holes. You have to look at it to understand it. But the beauty is, this is doing all your work. Now, what can you do with that? You don't have to mark your piece. If you build a slide that uses your router, your little trim router, that'll go around the piece and put a mark on it, you can mount that slide into your tool rest, bring it up and go around that piece. It's not a difficult thing. Where folks run into the difficulty is getting it gauged outright, how to lay it out right. You do all the math, you do all the pencil marks, all the drawing, and then it's a little bit crooked. You know what I mean? A little bit crooked. So, using an index wheel, and I gave you the manufacturer, and that was ALISAM Engineering, and they're at www.alisam.com. How nifty. They have these parts. You can order it there. But what you're looking for, how big is the hole in it to fit over your headstock, and do you get the bar? This got left down in the shavings when I got sick, and it got rusty. But you know what? I'm okay with it, because it still works. I wanted to show you this rig because I am going to decorate this piece. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. Here's the deal. You know, 4 years ago I had a brain tumor, and I lost like that big gap in my life. And I want to get it back, and I want to show you that you can recover from a traumatic brain injury, come back to the shop and work like a regular normal person. Okay, so I'm not normal and I'm not regular. Can we get past that? All right, so you can come back and work like a wood turner and do some things. It's what things do you want to do? I couldn't stand myself. I had to get Zilla back up because it's one of my favorite little toys to play with and while away some time. And drives the wife crazy because she comes in like me talking to her and go and moving things around. And she said, "What's all that noise?" "Well, I'm cutting wood." "But you're not watching it." It's okay, you know. But I look at all these things I want to do, all these details I want to include, and I know they're out there, and I know I can do them. Now I'm confident that and the fear has went away. I'm not afraid of trying. I'm not going to get hurt. I take a couple of drugs for mood modification and help me be aware of things. Nothing serious. I'm not talking any weed or anything. Hey, I just realized that I wasn't ready to quit. Okay? Give me a minute. In October, I was born October 6, 1949. This October met with my 2 children and my 5 grandchildren, and we had a nice dinner. No, we didn't. conflict was in the air. Why? Because they didn't understand what happened to me, and I didn't know what happened to me. During this traumatic brain experience, this injury, I lost the ability to sort out items, eliminate conflict, rationalize before I talk. Now I get to where I won't talk a lot, and that's hard to believe. But all this made for a rotten day. We came back, went to see the doctors again, saying, hey, wait, you tell me everything works, but I can't do it. I can't beat it. I can't do this. I can't do that. We discovered that what didn't work was inside. The brain wasn't working right. So we tried some drugs, and we're talking to a psychiatrist, and that works wonderful. She's helping me through some hurdles, and I've learned how to get around things. I've learned how to live with changes in my life. You need to be able to do that. You're probably my age in retirement, and you may have had something that went wrong, or something that just didn't go right, or things aren't. All right, here's it. You don't have as much money as you want. Nobody does. Life in retirement's not going the way it does. You dreamed it would. That's a dream. But you have a life to live, and you have to get on with it. You really do. So accept it, adapt it, change. I've learned to avoid the conflicts in restaurants by wearing my little headphones with music in it that'll quiet out that conversation, and I'm on my own again. Really, it gets that bad. And I'm told I really don't have a bad case of it. Some people go absolutely bogging nuts. But I don't have that bad of a case. And I'm getting over it. I'm back in the shop and I'm turning wood. I've never been so happy in my entire life. Right now, I can come out and do things that I like to do. Come out and get some instant gratification. Come out, enjoy myself, build stuff, fool around. My wife says I can go out and fart around all day long and be happy with the smell. It's just the way of life. I'm here and I'm going to get over it, and I want you to be with me. I really do want you to be with me. This ain't a lone ride. This is for you and me together. So if I can help you in any way whatsoever, all you got to do is ask. You can call me. My phone number's at the end of the tape. And that phone number's for you for any time you need to talk to me. You got questions about how to build something, what ain't working, the shine juice, this, that. Call me. Okay? That's what we're here for. We really mean it, really believe it. We're a family-owned business, and there's nothing more important than family. And I'm fixing that problem I had on my birthday. I'm working on that one too. Okay? Let's see, what else I got? I think that's all I had today. I'm just out in the shop. I'm just making shavings. What are you doing?